Alright guys, I don't know if some of you have known that I have been homeless for 4 days. If you guys have not known that, I actually put the information on my Facebook page, so if you guys want to find updates, then I say go to my Facebook page. And I don't know if I remember, I put it on Twitter. I don't know why I'm getting confused. Anyway, yes, I've been homeless for 4 days, and I can say that's a new experience of what it's like to not have a roof over your head. So, how did I become homeless? It started when my grandma passed away and the house had to be on the market because it's part of the will, not my grandma's will, it was my granddad's will. So the house been on the market for two weeks and it's been sold because the area where my grandparents live, it's a really nice area. So when my grandma passed away, I was looking for a place. I was looking for a place of my own, not living in a shared house, but I was planning to go and go back to the share house. So I've been trying to get myself, I tried to get myself both sides really. So I've been trying to get myself the shared accommodation and also my own place. But since Doncaster has become a city, Doncaster is a city, and because of that, the rent has gone up. Yes, so the rent has gone up, and it was just really hard to try to find a place. And I had to go to Doncaster Housing, the website, and try to bid for a house or some other place. But for some reason that I just couldn't bid because I can't remember what it said. I think it was something about some sort of restrictions or something like that, and I had to call up the council about it. And I have to turn around and say there's some pretty rude people in the council about it, and I wouldn't wish that on my enemies what I have to go through to try to get things sorted and get things moving so I don't end up on the streets. So when I actually tell the council of what's going on, I was on bronze, and then it got to the point where things that need to be speeding up and saying, I need to get out of this this house because I only have so many days to live in this house before I end up on the streets. So a person has put me on gold. So I can be on the gold, so I can be up placed higher, so I can actually get the place that I actually need. But for some reason that somebody in the council didn't really like me. For some apparent reason. I don't know why, but they did, and they kind of just scraped their feet with this.
I forgot to mention this in the video, guys, that when the council put me on gold, there was a woman in the council took me off gold and put me on bronze for some reason, and a woman claims that I wasn't on gold, and I have email proof that I was on gold, and in their records it said that I haven't been on gold, I was on bronze. So I will have to tell you that story in the next video. So I thought maybe I just want to let you guys know, because I didn't want to make this video too long. So anyway, I'm going to stop now and continue with the video.
One person was holding the important information about some stuff, and it kind of delayed of me trying to get a property. Then I had to get someone else to do it to find what's going on, and it got to the point where it got too late. So I had no choice to go to a storage facility and get all my belongings and put it in a storage facility. So I was homeless for 4 days. Not really cool. Bugs like to go walk all over you, try to live in your ear or live up your nose. Really hard to sleep. And you might witness some few things when you are homeless. So when the day I got paid from Universal Credit, I immediately got myself a 10. I'm talking way too forward at the moment. I managed to get hold of people that call themselves the homeless people or the homeless team, where you tell them the situation of that, okay, why are you homeless and all that stuff. And I told them everything, and then I had to get my family member on the phone to speak to. When you hear the stories of me looking after my grandparents since 2008, and I was 18, looking after my grandparents from 18 to all the way to 32. Yeah, I looked after my grandparents when I was 18, and I came back to my hometown, hometown back then, because I know my grandparents was old, they're getting old and they need help. So I thought, come back to Doncaster and looking after my grandparents. I know some of you are sick and tired of me talking about that, about my grandparents. My grandma and granddad was really special. My granddad, he used to be a miner until he had a mining accident, and he had a metal plate. I think it was on his left head, right. Yeah, I can't remember. My grandma, she used to work on the fields back then, and it's just told me just amazing stories, what they do and how they did a lot of things. And also they used to be religious people, but I'm not gonna dive into that. So but yeah, they helped a lot of people back then, and just hearing people's stories about what my grandma granddad has done, and also how they met my friend called Douglas. If it wasn't for my grandparents, I wouldn't have even met him, because he was a really close friend of me from primary school. And I remember that he moved not far from where my grandparents lived, around the corner. And yeah, yeah, good times. But so when my mother has told the guy of what I have done, he was emotional. He was really emotional of what I have done. And when he finished the phone call, to speak to my family member, he turned around and said that there are not a lot of person like yourself in this world who will do this to look after their family member. And he said, I'll do anything I can to make sure that you will get a roof over your head. So I want to say thank you to him and the homeless people team in Doncaster for helping me. I wish I could give you more than just saying thank you. I wish I could give more, but that's all I got. I mean, unless I'm a famous person that I can say, right, I would take you all out for a meal. All your staff and that. It's not just one person, but all the people in staff. I just want to say like thank you, but I'm not there yet. The problem was for me that is to prove to the homeless people it's not their fault for this, so I will not blame them. It's the rules or the system. What they say is that the only way to prove that you were homeless, they need evidence, and the only evidence is that they have to take a picture. I know, but it's their rules or the relation. I really don't know. So they had to have proof. But lucky for me, when I got paid from Universal Credit, I literally went to Argos, and I thought Argos was in town, but I had to walk all the way to Wheatley Road Market. Was it? Yeah. I don't know if they have a market, but yeah, I had to go to Argos, Wheatley Road, and buy myself a £25 tent, easy to set up, so it's really good. So if anybody who is going to be homeless in the UK, do yourself a favor, buy yourself a £25 tent, easy to set up. Just make sure that everything is in that tent. If not, then I guess you're a bit screwed, but you can't take it back and tell them, say, some parts is missing. Next day, the homeless people came and found me first. They decided, right, we're coming for you first. And obviously they see the tent, they see the what I got and that, and they took a picture and as for evidence to prove that I was homeless. And about that same day got me a accommodation, and I was temporarily in a hotel by the council. They paid everything except for food. I have to go and get my own food. So I was really, really happy. So I managed to get my PC and take it to the hotel because it has all my information that I need. But I had to do job search and also looking for property. So as I was doing that, I found this place, but the area of this place is not really good. I said to myself, I'll think about it. And then there was another place as well that I wanted to view, but the bedroom was supposed to be decorated, but it wasn't finished yet. So I thought, okay, I'll wait it out and I want to see the room. And it got to the point where time was running out, and I had somebody in the council. She was really nasty. She's really nasty. I wish I could. I was almost close to turn around and say, you know what, you are one piece of freaking work. You know, but I know if I say that, she's gonna give me hell. Really, she give me hell. I had no choice to be in this place, and even though I told her, say, I have a property to view, just give me one day till tomorrow, because it was Thursday I was going to view this place. And she was like, no, you're taking this place or we're not going to help you. So it was like being grabbed by the balls. And when I went over to this place and I had to sign paperwork, but I also said, hey, can I go visit this place and find out what this place is? Let's turn around and say that they wouldn't let me see the property. I have to take it or leave it, and if you leave it, then we ain't gonna help you. So it was like a choice of that. So obviously I did take it, and when I went to the property, it was just awful. There was the video on Facebook, on my Facebook page. If I'll put it up on the screen, and the room just looked really a mess. It was like somebody just came out of bed. The chest of drawers was just smashed up. Cigarette. Somebody like put out a cigarette. The room smells really bad. The wardrobe was just smashed up. The bathroom had black mold, and I got asthma, so that's going to really affect me really bad. And it kind of it did. I did feel a little bit sick, a little bit ill. It was in there. I can't remember what else, but it wasn't really a nice place to live. And I remember I had to text this woman and tell her, say I got my PC at the hotel, and she turned around to me and said, okay, you got till tomorrow to get your stuff out by 10 a.m. So I was like, crap, how am I supposed to get all my stuff out and take it to my place? But for my friends, I like to say thank you to my friends as well, that for helping me to get my stuff and drop it off at my family member's house. So thank you so much for being there for me and help me. So when the day come to visit that property, I visit this property. Everything just ticked the box. The rent was just cheap. It wasn't asking for so much amount. It was just the right amount, and that. So I obviously took it, and this is my first ever owned property. So my first ever flat. So I was really happy that I got this place. It's ground floor and that, so I was gonna get my motorbike here, but unfortunately that it's not gonna happen because of the area and the motorbike insurance. They were asking for £1,000. I don't know where I'm gonna get £1,000 from. Oh my goodness. But aside from that, everything is a bit fine now. I'm still not my 100% self. I still just not myself at the moment. But I got a job, so I'm glad that I'm still working. Hopefully I can get the balls rolling again and get back into my motorcycle. I miss riding my motorcycle right now. I really do. I really miss wrecks. I just want to hear that engine when I fire it up and just go out riding anytime I want. But at the moment, it's just not going to happen at the moment because this area is just not really good. I want to move out and find somewhere that I know that my motorbike is going to be safe, and this is what the suck thing about it. But some of you are going to be asking, oh, why not bring your motorcycle in your flat? I wish I could, but unfortunately that there is a person that lives in the flat that literally just tells the house organization about what I'm doing. So let's say that he is pretending to be the caretaker, so, and also them turning around and saying that it might be a petrol leak. Well, there was no petrol leak on my motorcycle, and I'm not stupid enough to bring my motorcycle in the flat with a petrol leak. That's really stupid. So that's it I got for you guys. I will be doing streaming on some few games if you guys are actually interested. I got Doom Eternal at the moment, so I will be streaming that. New gameplay, I'm going to play that game on hard mode. I want to also get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the new one. And also, hopefully, when Star Wars Jedi Survivor, I'll be playing that on the hard difficulty as well. So if you guys want to support me on Twitch, and that's the first time ever I'm going to be on Twitch. I really don't like Twitch, but for, hey, you know what, if I can't ride my motorcycle, I might as well do something. So if you guys want to see gameplay, go on Twitch. The link will be down in the description of me streaming. Hope you guys can actually support me, and hopefully you guys will see me soon on the motorcycle. So my name is Black Dragonrider. Thank you guys for watching. Hope all of you have a good Christmas and Happy New Year when it comes. Bye.